I really think humility is probably one of the best qualities that you can have. There's so much that we don't do on our own that, working with elected officials, working with staff and our community, there's a lot of things that we accomplish together as a team, and being humble enough to recognize that it takes everybody to move a community forward, I think it's just a really important characteristic for people to have. Probably the biggest challenge that I've had to face in my career was living through an EF3 tornado in July of 2018. It was an experience that I experienced with my staff as we were in the basement of City Hall as the tornado was basically passing through downtown. And there's things that bring you closer together as a team, and that was definitely one of them. But then in the recovery and the aftermath was very, very stressful, and it continues to be very stressful on my department heads and other employees, and stressful on the community as a whole as we still work through recovery and rebuilding. I have enough distance away from the event now to really have the hindsight to see how we had to stay together. We did stay together, and by keeping together as a team, we've really been able to do more than I think one would have expected us to be able to do in terms of recovery. Cheryl Hilver, our Midwest Regional Director, had emailed me right away, just letting me know that it was going to be okay, that ICMA had resources available, and that I need to take care of myself. And I believe I got an email from Mark Ott as well. And so it was just a really sort of touching moment to realize that there were people who were paying attention, knew what had happened to my community, and cared enough to reach out. One of the things that I look back on is being named Manager of the Year in Iowa in 2015. I was in a city and it was just a really difficult situation, and lots of pressure from the council, lots of pressure from the mayor. Not always the best relationships or all of us moving together. And I think what really made that a highlight instead of a negative was recognizing that my colleagues and my peers could see that I was persevering and I was moving through a tough situation and trying to move a community forward, and I got recognized for that. And it was a big surprise, and it was one that I'll never forget.